Okay, so
and
we're good. We're back.
We're back with food reviews. No.
He's a freaking report of the week.
Welcome back
I love
to
him.
Food Reviews. He's actually pretty funny. I find because one of the streamers I watched did that impression like a while ago. Welcome back to Food Reviews. And I never knew what the name of the guy was, and then he started popping up on my YouTube feed, and I'm like, oh, it's this guy with food reviews.
This guy.
He's kind of funny. I like him.
Good guys.
My problem is that I know a lot of DC stories, even though I'm like a Marvel fan, and I don't really know a lot of Marvel stuff, except for some things. Like, Jahan was telling me some story about Ironheart, and wow, she's a fucking bitch. She sucks. Like, the story's really fucking garbage. Because, like, it's a lot about kind of, well, some of the scenes that Jahan was telling me, like, one was to her science teacher or something. She was like, oh, I'm gonna do this because this and this, and you can't stop me. And he's like, alright, whatever. She's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to patronize me. You're supposed to tell me I can't do it because I'm a woman. And he's like, dude, I don't fucking care. Just do what you gotta do. And, you know, that sounds really garbage as a story, as a character.
Yeah.
Some of the Hulk stuff's cool. Some of the Logan stuff's really cool. Logan, Old Man Logan comics. Is that Candy King?
Holy symbol! I can breathe underwater.
Oh, now we don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yay!
You can play in the splishy splashies now.
Woo! Yippee! Then there's some of the Spider-Man stuff's really good. I like some of the Spider-Man stuff.
Old Man Spider-Man.
Old Man Spider-Man.
I'd love to see Old Man Spider-Man.
That'd be funny. He's like dead. There's the one Spider-Man story where Otto Octavius. Who's the Green Goblin again? Fuck. Norman Osborn. Where Norman actually turns into a massive green goblin and almost kills Aunt May and Mary Jane, or tries to, and then Peter stops him, and then he dies. It's the death of Spider-Man. And that's where the comic has him. You know, because Peter dies and he sees Uncle Ben in heaven. He's like, "You did good, kid. You did good." And I'm like, "That's sad."
I know about the other story from the multiverse, not the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, where
Spider-Verse is
Norman switches bodies with him, and then
Otto Octavius.
Oh no, it was Otto Octavius.
I think Peter died. They switched bodies or some shit, and then they switched recently. I think in the comics they switched back. However, Otto was dead. Or Otto's mind was downloaded onto something, and then they made kind of like a clone of Peter, but didn't look like him, and then he put his brain into that clone of Peter. And now he has his own like kind of like Otto spider suit. It's actually kind of cool.
That's cool.
Because, you know, he invented Parker Corp, or wow, it's cool. Or Otto Corp, or whatever. And Peter's taking, like, credit for it, and Otto's like, no, it was mine! Some shit, and he makes his own, like, little Sinister Six or whatever. Not really Sinister Six, but he has, you know, some...
Good Guy 6.
Nah, not Good Guy 6. Peter's like, fuck. So Otto's going into the places, and he's like, oh, this corporation's mine, take all the information that Peter has, or whatever. It's actually kind of cool.
That's cool.
It's a little TLDR. I just say TLDR a bunch, because it's the best I can do. What else is there? Marvel, baby!
God damn.
Salute, Marvel!
That's not the right way. I'm trying to get these wooden spicks.
Whoa!
What?
Then there's actually the Power Ranger comics that are actually pretty good from what I've heard. There's one where I think Tommy's evil or some shit.
Wasn't he always evil?
Depends on your vision of evil. Can you imagine using that the holy symbol?
Yeah, that'd be pretty suck.
So are there multiple nightmares, or is it just that one?
That was just the one, I think.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Nunchuku. I like how they call them Nunchuku instead of
Nunchucks.
Yeah. Like Michelangelo.
Did you see the new trailer for?
I didn't see their trailer. No, I just know that they're like Triborg. Where you can pick the different variations.
Well, I'm wondering how that works, because like they don't actually show how it works.
They showed it. I think they showed a little clip of it. It's like when you pick them, you get the I'm pretty sure the basic one on the character list is Leonardo, and then you pick Leo, and then you can pick the different one like Leo, Donatello, Raph, or Mikey.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So you pick which one, which is really cool. Which is the best way they could have implemented that. Injustice is cool, I guess. I liked all the people freaking out about it, and I'm like, you guys know that Ninja Turtles had their own comic series, right? And no one's like understands that. Like, there's one comic where the Raph and Batman show up, and they kind of talk about they talk shit or whatever.
I feel like Raph and Todd would be pretty nice.
Oh no, this friends. This is another part. We're on part 3 now. You're sleeping. Welcome back to Food Review. I think more. We were
at the crystal. We were at the crystal place.
Well, that doesn't help the number.
Oh well.
I guess we're just gonna have to go back to the thing. I think this is most I've seen you frustrated. Now I just want to talk in that guy's voice now.
Ooh.
Food Review.
I watched his review for the fucking Taco Bell fries.
I didn't see it. He probably didn't like them.
No, he liked them.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
I think they're pretty good on their own. I mean, I don't really think you need the sauce.
Yeah, they're actually not bad. Oh, I asked them if they can put the fries in the burrito, and they said no. And I started freaking out. I'm like, what? What? And then I went there once, and the guy was like, were you the one who asked about the fries and like the burritos or whatever? I said yes. And he's like, we can add them to the burrito.
No, I wasn't.
And I'm like, yes. Not you, Mori. Oh, boots.
Oh, those. Hang on. This is actually kind of funny.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Just become a bat and fly up.
No.
Fuck. You're not. Okay, now you're making part. Oh!
Secret boots. Alright,
fuck
so
are the secret boots?
Let's go find some flat area. Alright, so see where he is right now?
Yeah.
So if you equip these
secret boots,
they make you a little bit taller.
Really? What?
That's their main purpose. Discreetly increase his height. He just literally puts tissues inside.
Why?
Of his boots.
In his boots. Maybe to reach heights?
Improve status after sunset. What are you talking
Food
about?
review. Stop. Oh wait, Ant, what's your favorite Batman story? Like Batman comic? Which one's your least favorite, Mori?
My least favorite?
Because Batman's a little more interesting.
I couldn't get into Mad Hatter.
No, that's fair. Mad Hatter's interesting. He's kind of interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of. Well, it's not a Batman story, but it involves Batman kind of. Not the biggest fan of Flashpoint. That's not really a Batman story. And people are like, oh, what the fuck? It involves Thomas Wayne. But like, I should probably go back to actually story. I don't know. I probably should say Hush then at that point. I don't really like it.
I kind of like that he takes people's faces.
But he doesn't. He just masquerades as them. He doesn't take people's faces. At least I don't think he does. The food. Skeleton Man!
Oh, right. Arrow shield. Huh.
We finally have a new shield after so long. We never got...
Shield?
Oh, now we usually tried that. What does this one do with the shield scepter?
I think it gives me hearts.
Ooh! Big booty butt, big booty
Protection
butt.
from fire. Protection from thunder. Other protections.
Big booty butt, big booty butt. We're keeping that shield on.
No, fuck that.
Ah!
I like attacking.
Oh, with a horse cock.
Alright, so now...
Mori. Boy pussy. But my least favorite, I don't know, I guess you can say my least favorite DC story is probably Flashpoint, because I don't like it. You know about that? Do you know about Flashpoint?
That's where Thomas Wayne is the Batman, right?
No. Oh, well, in that universe, yes. However, so Flashpoint is the story of how the Flash goes back in time where he finds the Speed Force, or discovers it, uses it, or I know he discovered it when he died the first time in the death of Flash, but he uses the Speed Force to go back in time to save his mom from dying. However, from preventing his mother's death, makes him not become the Flash. Causes Bruce Wayne to die instead of his parents. Causes Aquaman and Wonder Woman to have a civil war on land versus sea.
Wow.
And Wonder Woman killing the wife of Aquaman causes Superman to crash land in Metropolis and not Alabama or wherever the fuck he is, Smallville, and becomes a government test, becomes a government experiment by LexCorp.
Wow.
And causes World War III.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Aquaman uses this thing, or one hero to go supernova and literally just destroy half the fucking world.
Wow.
Yeah. All to save his mom. Yeah. That's why I really like Flashpoint very much, because I think that's...
Oh yeah, doesn't Martha become the Joker too, I think?
Yes. And that's a really good... I like that little...
What happened to the original Joker then that would have become the Joker?
I don't know. I don't really know, actually.
I don't understand.
Well, we don't know who the Joker is. We just know that he was some dude who had a bad day. We don't even know his name. We don't know anything. We know that Mike's a bitch. Right, Mike? Don't touch me. Don't suck.
Come on, bring it on!
Don't suck me. Oh, Sir Boss?
Ow.
Is this another optional boss? You must die. Ooh, it tastes like cinnamon. Ooh, okay, boy.
Oh, jeez.
I smell cum. What else is there? What's another?
Oh my god, it's a super. That's a level 20 super.
Super! Yeah, but, I like the Martha becoming Joker. It's actually a really cool story. They made a comic for it. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god, these stupid fucking...
What else is another pretty okay one?
Ow. You gotta stop.
Stop it. Oh, you know what actually happens in, the Flashpoint comic?
What?
I think it happens in the comic. It happens in the movie that they made. So Barry asked Thomas to help him become the Flash, because how he became the Flash, he got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, cool, I'll help you. And then he gets struck by lightning, right? And he just has third-degree burns all over his body and almost dies.
Wow.
And it's really funny. And then he does it again. And I forget what happens and how he's able to do it again. And then he does it again and becomes the Flash. And then he stops Eobard Thawne and fucking whatever. And
can I just say how Eobard Thawne's name is fucking awesome?
Eobard Bitch Boy?
Eobard
yeah, me
Thawne.
too.
That's such a fucking cool name.
I'm not the biggest fan of Reverse Flash because of Flashpoint, but also one of the guys I know did make up a good point. He was like, Phil, do you know how much someone has to hate you to become Reverse You? I never thought about it. Like, do you know how much someone has to hate you, Mori, that they become Reverse Mori and try to fuck up your life?
And try to steal all of the candy rather than not give it?
Yeah, basically. Although it's a little weird because, like...
Alright, that's it. Stop. Oh, I can't reach you. God damn it.
I don't know. I'm very weird about Eobard Thawne, about Reverse Flash. Like, he killed Barry Allen's mom, right? And that was it. He could have done anything else.
Yeah.
He could have broken Barry's legs. He could have killed his girlfriend or whatever.
He could have been the fastest paraplegic.
Alive.
Alive.
He could have done all this other stuff in the comics. Or maybe he did do more, I don't know. And that's it. He killed Barry Allen's mom just to make his life a little bit shittier that he didn't have a mom. Don't get me wrong, that's really impactful when you grow up without a mom or whatever, but like, that's it. That's all he did.
Lots of people...
He could have done so much more. What the fuck's a karma coin?
Karma.
I feel like karma, chameleon. I can't believe we actually did that. That makes sense. I was gonna make a fart sound, but for some reason didn't want to register.
Shiitake Machu.
Shiitake!
Oh, fuck.
It's like Glorious Nippon Steel.
Glorious Nippon Steel? What do you mean?
Filthy Kajin.
Filthy Khajiit.
Khajiit? Oh, I gotta send you the book of the lusty maid Argonian.
Why?
Because I thought you would like it. Fuck you, Mori. I mean, I'm trying to help a guy out. Fuck.
I mean, you know, if there was a manga form of it, yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
No, it's not.
They made a Valentine's Day episode apparently. Ah! All right, didn't work. Mike, who's your favorite Batman villain?
Library card.
Nice.
I'm stuck.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Who's my favorite Batman villain?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it should be obvious. It's fucking Prometheus.
Who?
Okay, so there's a guy in the Batman series called Prometheus, and Prometheus is essentially...
Can you stop fingering the gamepad?
No!
He's essentially anti-Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So listen to this. His mother and his father were a bunch of, like, hippie con artists.
Okay, I get it.
And they were gunned down by cops.
Okay.
So he despises the justice system, and all he wants to do is kill cops.
Okay.
And he basically did exactly what Batman did. He went around and he stole the technology necessary to make a bunch of fucking gadgets and shit.
Okay.
And he also ran around the world, and unlike Bruce, who mastered all forms of non-lethal combat,
He mastered all
all
lethal.
forms of lethal combat. So he's basically like, he's as smart as Batman. He has
Okay.
all of the skills that Batman has, except he kills people.
Okay.
Sounds like Jason Todd.
So he's basically just anti-Batman.
That's actually really cool.
He's just baller.
I gotta look that up,
He just
actually.
fuck shit up, man.
So when you said Prometheus, like I actually thought you meant like the movie.
No.
Okay.
So like
with me?
so like instead of a bat, is he like a tiger or something that doesn't
Oh.
fly, or worse yet, he's a
He
fish.
actually looks almost like a Roman gladiator in a sense.
A woman gladiator or Roman
He
gladiator?
has like this huge ass fucking gauntlet on his right arm. He has like, you know, like...
That's actually pretty rad. I gotta
like
look him
like
up.
a knight's helmet on. He's pretty cool looking. And he also has all these like cool gadgets like Bruce does, but like you think about like Batman, like all of his gadgets are like, you know, non-lethal takedown stuff. But he just has gadgets.
Kind of except the Batarang though.
Yeah, the Batarang's a little too pointy to be non-lethal, honestly. I talk about that a lot.
Did you? Actually, it's really funny in the Telltale game, the new season that came out.
Yeah.
You can give your Batarang to John Doe or the Joker, and you can teach him how to throw it, and it's really funny.
That's so funny.
It's really funny. I kind of like it because they do a lot of different things in the Telltale game. Like if you save Harvey Dent instead of Catwoman, Harvey doesn't get the two-faced thing, but he
Yeah.
becomes Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
Oh.
which I really like.
Oh.
Oh, no wonder why. Oh,
Yeah, that's what we needed it
that's
for.
really cool.
No, but it's fucked up
Um,
because like Batman has like stun bombs and shit like that, but Prometheus has like, oh
The
yeah,
pipe bomb.
this is like a vial of this lethal neurotoxin that will kill a human in 3 seconds, and
Aw.
it's like, oh,
That's a
Alright.
That's a fucking bio weapon.
okay.
Alright, I guess.
It's like, oh, well, he specializes in fucking killing people with every weapon under the sun.
Yeah,
He could probably kill you with a plastic bottle.
that's funny.
effortlessly.
There's and in the Telltale game, Joker, or I keep saying Joker, but yeah, he's not the Joker yet. John Doe falls in love with Harley, and she's the abusive crime boss.
Oh, shit.
So that's really cool. The Bane is like a weird, goatee masked wrestler still.
I really like the Bane in Arkham Origins, but after Arkham Origins, he just becomes a loser because he gets retarded.
I didn't really like what they did with Bane in Arkham. They just made him a giant
That-
thumb
yeah,
monster.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
In Arkham Origins, he was really fucking scary because he was super intelligent. Because like Bane's whole backstory is like his dad was supposed to serve life in prison, but he died. So instead, they just took Bane instead.
Yeah.
But at the time, he was like a baby. So like he grew up in prison, and apparently he not only became the boss of the prison, but he also tried to gain any kind of knowledge he could. He would read any kind of book that he could. And like not only was he the boss of the prison, but he also knew like a shit ton about the outside world. He knew how to speak like 5 different fucking languages fluently. Like he was a fucking mastermind. He also figures out who Batman is. And that's like something that like the fucking Riddler can't even do. And the
Right?
Riddler's supposed to be smart shit.
That's funny.
And he finds out who Batman is.
Mr. Scully! Calm down, I'm not gonna...
Mori, calm down!
Oh wow, he's pretty... Alright, enough of that.
Die. What if doesn't die.
Pork bun.
Pork buns.
He tried to
Pork buns are really good. 100%. 100% really good. Yeah, dude. I love when anytime like Bane and Batman fight, everyone's like, all right, cool, whatever. He's just beating his dick in. Like Bane beating Batman's dick in.
You'd think
and then Bane picks him up and then everybody just screams. Everyone's like, ah! Because he's gonna break his back, but sometimes it doesn't happen. That was also another good story.
Well, in Origins, when you're fighting Bane, if he grabs you, there are like a few things he can do. One of them is the backbreaker.
Yes.
But Batman just counters by just punching him in the face.
I mean, that's the best way you do it. He breaks his back.
Like, he's holding him up, and Batman is like, oh, well, let me just swing my entire body and punch him in the face.
Punch him in the dick.
Okay.
Nah, I forget that The Man Who Broke Batman's a really good, like, classic story.
Man Who Broke the Buffer.
Basically. But it's really good. I forgot there's one comic where, Batman and Bane kind of fight to the death, and Batman's just talking mad shit in front of Bane. And it's just really funny. And it's really good, too. I forget the name. Oh, I'm a horseman!
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Gatekeeper or the horseman?
I really like it when Batman talks shit, because, like,
It's really funny. Yeah, right? You know what's really funny? In The Dark Knight Returns, Batman actually dies, and Superman's like, fuck, what do I do? And he just brings him to a Lazarus pit, and he's like, here you go.
Oh.
And old man Batman becomes young Bruce Wayne again. He's like, Clark, you shouldn't have done that. And I was like, what? I was like, why are you so young? Fucking, Ju Shao Gu or whatever.
Ju Shao Gu.
Can we talk about how he owns like 5 Lazarus pits? Ra's Shao. He owns like 5 of them.
When someone calls him Ra's al Ghul and he become triggered.
Ra's Shao.
I love how he knocks out Ra's in Arkham City, where like Ra's is like, fucking cut me, bitch. And Batman takes his sword, he puts it in the ground, and then he takes Ra's head and just bangs his head into the hilt of his sword and knocks him out.
That's funny.
It's so funny. I love it.
Fucking, I was just thinking about it. I was yelling about Arkham Knight before. That's what it was.
Kill me.
Fucking kill me.
Dude, the greatest letdown of not only Arkham Knight, but that consecutive year was the fucking Deathstroke fight.
Oh, I heard that's what we were talking about.
It was...
Because weren't all the gang boss fights just really shitty?
It was fucking lukewarm titty milk.
Lukewarm tit milk. I was arguing about how the Arkham Knight was just Jason Todd. I'm like, this is lame.
No, all the boss fights were great, except for Deathstroke, because
really?
They juked us.
What do you mean?
Well, in Arkham Origins, you fight Deathstroke, and it's probably the best fight in the entire game. And then, like, Arkham Knight comes around, and it's like, oh, you know, who's gonna replace the Arkham Knight? And then it's like, yo, what up, bitch? It's Deathstroke. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Well, what up, bitch boy?
And then you figure, like, you know, oh, shit, fighting him in Origins was really fun. You know, I can't wait to fight him in Knight. And then you have, like, a tank battle with him.
Okay.
And then at the end of the tank battle, Deathstroke pops out of the, he pops out of his tank and he lunges at Batman with his katana, and Batman just flies at him, grabs him out of the air, and just knocks him out in one punch during a cutscene, and then that's it.
Wow.
The fight's done. And
wow.
Then you just take him to jail.
That's garbage.
And it was just the biggest fucking juke of the century.
Wow.
It was shit. It
was
so shit. Because they give you like, the fight that you have with him in Origins is fucking amazing. It is such an amazing fight. And then they just give you that in fucking Night. It was like, I honestly felt like it was just, the developers just trolling
lukewarm
the gamers.
That sounds lukewarm. It feels bad, man.
It was terrible. I was so butthurt when it happened. I couldn't even believe that it happened.
I remember watching the cutscene for. I think watching it with you. It was like the opening cutscene of Origins, and I'm like, "Who the fuck's that guy with the flamethrower?" And it's like, "Dude, that's Firefly." I'm like, "Who?" There's some shit like that.
Firefly's cool. I like it.
I never knew who he was.
The fight with Firefly is really fun because it's friggin' Batman like hops on top of the bridge that he's on. And it's like, well.
Well,
I guess I'll really be giving my tool belt a good try or something along those lines. And like the entire fight is just using gadgets.
That's cool.
Because he's like fucking flying in the air. You can't punch him.
Yeah, I heard that Origins was okay.
I like Origins. It has its flaws for sure. Like I'll talk about them later on when I give a shit. But...
When I give a fuck. But when's Rocksteady gonna make a Batman Beyond game? Like,
I'd love to see a Batman Beyond game with Terry McGinnis.
Terry Schminish.
Terry
Terry
McMuffin.
Terry McBooger.
Terry McTizzo.
Mick.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is some really nice grass that my demon just,
I eat demons.
Anyway, we're just gonna let the world burn on fire. Until next week.
Gremlin.
Bye.